Another international theme. Oh, we got Hypergr4v. Another. Well, here we go. Another Setsuki versus Valerie. Okay, I won't take my eyes off the screen this time because it's going to be over in a flash. I'll caffeinate myself a little bit for this one.
Round 1.
This time Hypergr4v. I think Canadian, yeah, big punish. Oh, interesting backdash there. I'm not sure Hypergr4v wanted to do that or what you're baiting really from Setsuki in that situation. Maybe setting things up for later in the match, but it's all for naught as Mitarashi Dango wins with mix-up of his own. I mean, this matchup, there is obviously is. Hi, Daniel. Good to see you. There obviously is important neutral in every matchup in Fantasy Strike, but this match can very, very quickly, any round, could become mix-up central. Yeah, here we go. Valerie opting to maybe come out of the mix-ups too soon there. Yeah, I'm not personally keen on using that backdash option against a character like Setsuki, but hey, Hypergr4v gets the round. Hypergr4v knows what he's doing.
Round 3.
In the tavern, with the Valerie, with the beautiful pride flag colours. Love to see it. I mean, every single Valerie colour scheme is somewhat pride related, you might say. And who wouldn't be proud?
Perfect. Round 4.
But Setsuki, the Setsuki train is rolling right now. Can Valerie put a stop to it? I like these neutral jumps, but what a punish on that neutral jump from Mitarashi Dango. Almost full screen anti-air and punishes the zip wire. the move that no one can ever remember the name
Round
of.
5.
Cross stroke, I believe, is the correct name, perhaps.
Counter.
Air B from Val. Very hard move to punish at times, but Mitarashi Dango knew exactly how to anti-air it. But that's very strong option for Valerie at times. Air to air. Good super. Valerie does need to use it. They don't have the disc now. Can't get the chip finish, but they can get the air to air. Read that Mitarashi Dango was going up for a jump kunai possibly to try and get a bit more space. Didn't have the space in the corner. Risky B at the start of the round, but it works out in their favour. No super meter, of course, making that much less risky. Maybe that's why Hypergr4v's doing the backdash, because coming out of that yellow, even though Mitarashi Dango took the hits, they did then seemingly come out with an advantage. It's interesting to see. Yeah, very interesting in these matches. What happens after the yellow? What a read. Okay, Hypergr4v expecting the same opening round moves from Mitarashi Dango. This time puts the yellow in front and it finishes, so we won't see the post-yellow situation that I'm intrigued by. I mean, if I'm playing Valerie myself or against Val, it's something I like to try and watch for. Dangerous rainbow into minus frames, but gets the throw anyway. Sets up the disc. This should be Valerie's round to lose. Yes. Valerie solid, finishing that one off. Great stuff from Hypergr4v. Hypergr4v, sorry, not Hypergr4v. Oh, big 2 damage. Perfect spacing from Mitarashi Dango. Going for those safer options in the mix-ups again. Not going for those the command grab Starlight. Oh no, that trades. I think yeah, they would have both got hit, but because it clipped out the first damage and Mitarashi Dango didn't get the super damage anyway. Interesting poke option from Hypergr4v. Didn't work out for them. I like what they're trying. Again, that's a very interesting neutral move. Hypergr4v really playing this one well. Again, delayed into the Sire. Not quite sure why. Would have took my point of chip there. Sai Magenta and a very important chromatic orb to stop the Setsuki train there. Really good, really important in this matchup. Oh, that should be... Again, could have punished for 2. Gets the anti-air rainbow. Very strong play from Hypergr4v because come up against Mitarashi Dango Setsuki a few times myself, and it is not an easy thing.
Round 1.
Defensive Cyans, yeah, Arne. Arne could perhaps tell us even more about this matchup. Maybe one day we'll get him on the microphone to see what he has to tell us.
Perfect.
Are you still blocking spectators, Arne, tonight, or are we going to be allowed to watch you? Okay, good to hear that. So Animatican in the chat saying that we got a lot of new players talking about it in some Reddit stuff. I mean, personally, I'm not a fan of Reddit. I don't tend to go on there, but every now and again I go on there just to vote the odd thing. But yeah, not a fan of Reddit. Generally get very annoyed by that place. But it's very good to see. I mean, I have seen a lot of new players online myself over the weekend, like 2 or 3 new European players. At least 1 new Swiss player, which was cool to see. Mitarashi Dango, though, coming out on top. Sorry, I'm get too intrigued by. Oh, that's why. That's why Hypergr4v is using that round. This could be Hyper. Oh no, just gets caught by the kunai trying to land. Okay, now we see why Hypergr4v is using these neutral buttons. They're trying to catch limbs and catch the start-up of moves. That should be an anti-air super. Yeah, it is. Esper dash. Oh, Valerie had the super baited, but it does work. This is one mix-up. That's a rainbow or get something out of there. That was an excellent choice, that disc. But the kick out of Setsuki wins before she gets the KO. That would have been a double KO, of course, but getting that point of damage in first, very, very, very strong play from Mitarashi Dango. As we've come to expect, there we go. I mean, that matchup, I'll honestly tell you, I don't know too much about it. I'm not great with either character, so yeah, very difficult for me to follow. And it also obviously runs at a ridiculous pace, as you'd expect.